Alright, hi guys, I am Austin. Welcome back to another video. Today is Urban Legends Live number 2. This is the second Urban Legends video live we've done. I am sitting here alone because Jason wasn't answering my phone. First horror video in quite a while, I'm not gonna lie. Let me check it. Yep. Alright, so yeah. We're gonna get started right here. This is all from mentalfloss.com, so alright, first up, hi. But this first one is called The Killer in the Backseat. I haven't read none of these yet. I had just looked it up and like, oh hey. Seems I just took a glance at it. I'm like, yeah, I'll read them. Alright, this is the story. I'm gonna tell you the story and the real truth of it. The story. A woman is driving alone at night when she glances in a rearview mirror and sees a vehicle bearing down on her. The car continues to follow on her, winding route, rattling the driver. The mystery man even flashes his brights every so often. Finally, pulling into a gas station for help, the woman goes running out of her car. When confronted by a policeman or pedestrian, the stalker reveals his true motivation. He noticed that a man was lurking in the woman's backseat and kept flashing his lights every time he reared up and tried to strangle her. Alright, now I'll tell you the truth. Versions of the story began appearing in the early 1960s, with the victim alternately a teenager driving home from a school play or a woman coming back from a social engagement. Occasionally the tale would be massive commercial truck that seemed ready to run her over. The fake out savior might be a gas attendant, a husband, a cop who Jesus, who routes up the stalker before his autistic intention is finally revealed. Alright. I can't talk today, I'm sorry. How long is this story? Not so long. Alright. Now, if I had Jason with me, then it'd be a lot easier, because I would tell one, he would tell one, and then I would tell one, he would tell one. I'm reading 6 of them, just by myself. I'm gonna try to call Jason right now, and we'll see if, see if he answers or not. Because he's been wanting to do this too, and he hasn't answered me, so I'm like, I'll do it by myself. But I'm calling him now. That's like this call I have in the background. Yeah, good. He's not answering.
Hey, I'm not available now, sorry. I'll call you.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Back to Google. Alright, so this one, it's illegal to hitchhike, nowadays. Nowadays it is. Okay, it's illegal. I'm pretty sure, like, some states, it's illegal. Yeah, in some states it's illegal, but this one is called The Vanishing Hitchhiker. Now, I tried to read it a couple times, but it was all from first person. I don't want to read first person because it looks weird, like when we're live and whatever. Alright. Hitchhikers typically don't make life easy for the characters in folk history, and this one's no expectation. Typically, the story picks up when a couple of young men are driving along and spot an attractive woman walking on the side of the road. They pick her up. They pick her up, and she tells them she'd like to go straight home. The drivers indulge her. By the time they make it to the address she's provided, She's fast asleep, not wishing to disturb her. The man go in the door and inform the woman who answers that her daughter is dozing in the back seat, in their back seat. The woman is perplexed. Her daughter has been dead for years. When they return to the car, the passenger is gone, with only her clothes remaining. Wow, sorry, I was so close to the camera there. That was weird. Now, this is the truth. One of the most flexible urban legends of all time, the Vanishing Hitchhiker, has been traced as far back as the 19th century, where horse and wagon rides took place of a car. In Hawaiian versions, the ghost has even been picked up in a rickshaw. The apparition might have, Jesus Christ, a warning before disappearing. In other versions, she's known to have died in a violent, tragic death while in the process of returning home. I was gonna do this a little later, around night, but I wasn't going to, because right now I have my curtains open and stuff. Curtain open, there's the flowers, the WWE thing, a booklet that we've had for over a year. There's the things I'm reading off of, my skull, an old VHS camera, a Coca-Cola, all good stuff. Now, later on today, possibly at around 5:30 or something, I will be doing the NASCAR Napa Cup Series. I'll be doing that. Yep. I gotta brush my teeth. The licked hand. This is gonna be a little weird. This one's called the licked hand. Weird as it sounds, I'm gonna read it. This is the story. In the dead of night, a child, or in some versions, a young or old woman, hears some strange noises. For comfort, the kid lets his or her hand dangle off the edge of the bed so their dog can lick it in a comforting gesture. The process might repeat itself, alright? Throughout the night, with the child receiving a few more kisses before the morning, when the child wakes up and begins walking around the house, they might find the dog hanging from a noose, or worse, their parents death. I don't even know what that says. I'm just gonna go to death. And a bloody note reads, "Humans can lick too." Okay, that was extremely weird. That was extremely odd. Jesus, that was weird. Alright, now I'm gonna read you the truth. The truth. A particularly grisly legend, the licked hand made the routes in the 1960s as a way to scare marshmallow roasting campers with the gut punch of an ending. But the tale's first appearance may have come early as early as 1871, when somebody wrote of a story they had heard in England about a jewel thief who invaded. I lost my part. Where's it at? Invaded detection by licking the hand of a man who awoke to strange noises, reassuring him it was only his dog. That's great. Next up, this is number 4. The girl with the ribbon around her neck. Look at this. Literally exactly how it sounds. Girl with the ribbon around her neck. Amazing. Alright, here's the story. Two lovers meet and girl consumed I'm gonna read this again. Two lovers meet and grow consumed with one another. But as their meetings become more frequent, the man becomes curious about the fact that his girlfriend always wears a green ribbon tied around her neck. Time and time again, he asked if it's significant. She always answers that it is, but she can't elaborate. Before long, the man grows frustrated in how coy she's being about the ribbon. Despite his anger, she refuses to take it off or explain why it's important. Finally, he takes a pair of scissors to her sleeping frame, snips the fabric, and watches as her head slides off her neck and goes bouncing to the floor. Wow, that's nice. Now, oh, there's an ad about real baby food. That's so weird. Right now. Oh my god, that's a huge. Alright, here's the truth. Unlike many legends, there's really no precedence that the story has roots in reality. Typically, the punchline evokes laughter and shock. Some versions have the woman cautioning that her lover will be sorry if he pushes the issue. Then admonishes him with "told you" as her head travels across the floor. That's amazing. Number 5, The Hook. Here's the story. Two young lovers are parked in a makeout spot when a news story breaks on the radio. A killer has escaped from custody with his sole distinguishing feature being a hook in place of an amputated hand. The woman is unsettled and implores her lover to lock the car doors, which he does. But the thought of a hook crashing through the windows begins to consume her, and she pleads for them to drive off. Annoyed, the boyfriend agrees. When he drops her off at home, she exits the car and notices that a hook is dangling from the door handle. Looks like he didn't get in. Or maybe he did, I don't know. Alright, here's the truth. Aside from the hook hand twist, couples who parked in a distinct lover's lane spaces have plenty of reason to be terrified. A former military man named Clarence Hill was convicted in 1942 of several murders in Pennsylvania, with Hill creeping up on an unsuspecting car opponents and shooting them through the windows. That's awesome, man. That is great. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. We upload videos every week, or try to, because I'm real busy with stuff. And Jason doesn't like to answer the phone. But yeah, you can hit the subscribe button if you feel like it. We upload videos every week. It's about NASCAR horror and just in between that, I suppose. Alright, now, this is gonna be the last one. This is a short one here. This is called The Babysitter Who Isn't Alone. Alrighty, the story. A teenage girl agrees to sit for a trio of young children while their parents enjoy a night out. At first, the evening is almost good. With the kids in bed, the sitter chats with friends and finds way to pass the time. But then the phone begins to ring. On the line, a sinister voice who advises her to check the children. After multiple calls, the sitter finally dials the police, who phone back in a shocking warning. The calls have been coming from inside the house. The murderous caller was upstairs with the children the entire time. Wow. That one actually kind of gave me a little bit of shivers, my bro, because I'm upstairs in my studio, which still needs a lot of work. Look at this. We gotta get that out of here. We gotta get this bed out of here. We gotta Gotta get this dresser out of here. We gotta get that big TV and that dresser out of here. Gotta clean out that closet, and then we'll be good. Alright, the truth. Thanks to the 1979 film When a Stranger Calls, which used this story as a premise for its revisiting opening sequence, this might be the most infamous urban legend of all time. The story has been widely told since 1960, with some other versions indicating both the children and the sitter meet a bloody end. Alright, so those are the 6 urban legends. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. If you guys want me to stay on here a little longer and just tell you what we're gonna be doing for January update, then let me know. Alright, so which urban legend did you guys like the best? To be honest, my favorite one was the last one, the number 6. That was my favorite one. The Babysitter was alone. What were your guys' favorite? Let me know. I'm gonna go to another site here and look at some more urban legends, just in case if somebody joins, because why not? Come on. This phone. I'm using my other phone, and yeah, I'm using my other phone, which is slow. Urban legend stories, look that up. State. So I've looked at most of all of these flipping. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna read this one urban legend. It's called Into the Woods. Yeah. This is a long read. This is nice. Oh yeah, this is a long read. Oh my god. Yeah, never mind. That's gonna take me a very long time. Holy crap. Alrighty. Sorry for if I'm taking a long time. Jesus, come on! Urban legend stories. I'm trying my best. Come on. Jesus Christ. How about... Now I'm just gonna look up paranormal stories, you know. Paranormal stories. There we go. I keep looking behind me. There's something. There's something there. Oh God. Big read. If you guys have a suggestion, of what I should read, you should type it in and I'll read it. Try to read it. Alright, we're gonna go on this place called people.com. It says something about Jesus Christ. Real life true ghost stories. Alright, I'll read some of these real life true ghost stories from closer.com. closeronline.com. Come on, come on, come on. Don't get more cold up here. The dead girlfriend Facebook ghost. Okay. Weird. The true story of an unusual haunting. Look, there's my mom. Guys, look, there's my mama. Alright. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I can't find any more of these, so I'm sorry, okay? I might make another one of these live. I might make another one of these live scary videos later in the week. But, I don't know. You guys like my jacket? I'm not trying to flex or anything, because this was $20. It's like $10 at Walmart. But it's comfy. Alright, so I'm gonna hop off of here, you guys. Napa Cup Series race 13, I'm pretty sure. Race 14. Race 14, that'll be coming up. What time is it? Yeah, that'll be coming up at around, we'll go 4:30. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome.